Imagine you're flying high above the Amazon rainforest, thousands of feet in the air. The date is December 24th, 1971. For 17-year-old Juliane Koepke, this was supposed to be a flight home for Christmas, a joyful reunion with her father. She was flying with her mother on LAN-SA Flight 508. They were less than an hour from their destination when the sky turned dark. A massive thunderstorm engulfed the plane, and turbulence rocked the cabin with terrifying force. Juliane remembers seeing a blinding flash of lightning strike the plane's wing. The sound was deafening. The aircraft began to break apart in mid-air. One moment, she was holding her mother's hand. The next, she was falling, still strapped to her row of seats, spiraling down towards the dense green canopy below. The sensation of the wind rushing past her was the last thing she remembered before everything went black. When Juliane woke up, it was the next day. The silence of the jungle was a stark contrast to the chaos of the crash. She had a broken collarbone, a deep gash on her leg, and one eye was swollen shut. But miraculously, she was alive. She was alone, surrounded by the wreckage and the overwhelming wilderness. She called out for her mother, but only the sounds of the rainforest answered. Finding herself the sole survivor of a crash that claimed 91 lives, including her mother's, could have broken anyone. But Juliane was not just anyone. She was the daughter of two famous zoologists who had lived and worked in the Amazon. From a young age, her father had taught her invaluable lessons about the jungle: how to find water, which insects were dangerous, and what to avoid eating. The rainforest, which for others would be a death trap, was a place she understood. This knowledge would become her lifeline. Her first priority was to find help. She remembered her father's advice: if you're lost in the jungle, follow water. Waterways are often used by people, and following a stream downstream will eventually lead to a larger river and civilization. She found a small creek and began to walk. Her only food was a small bag of candy she'd found in the wreckage. For days, she waded through the water, the gash on her arm becoming infested with maggots. The pain was excruciating. She was constantly attacked by insects, and the sounds of unseen animals haunted her at night. Days blurred into one another. She battled hunger, infection, and despair. She would see kingfishers and know she was on the right path. As her father had told her, they stay near water. The jungle was both her prison and her provider. The stream she followed protected her from snakes and spiders that lurked in the undergrowth. But it also meant being constantly wet, and she had lost one of her shoes in the fall. On the 10th day, weak and on the verge of giving up, she saw something that gave her a surge of hope: a small boat moored by the riverbank. She knew it meant people were nearby. A little further on, she discovered a small, empty hut. She was too weak to go on, so she crawled inside, hoping its owners would return. The next morning, she heard voices. 3 local lumbermen appeared, and they were stunned to see her. They thought she was a water spirit from local legends. Juliane, using the little Spanish she knew, explained her story. The men were kind. They treated her wounds, carefully removing the maggots from her arm with gasoline, a local remedy. They gave her food and then took her on a 7-hour boat journey to the nearest village. From there, she was airlifted to a hospital. Her incredible 11-day ordeal was finally over. The story of Juliane Koepke is more than just a tale of survival. It's a powerful testament to the human spirit, the importance of knowledge, and the will to live against all odds. While the loss of her mother and everyone else on that flight was a deep tragedy, her survival is a beacon of hope. She didn't just survive the fall. She survived the jungle. Her father's teachings, which might have seemed like simple lessons at the time, were the tools that saved her life. It shows that sometimes the most valuable things we have are the knowledge and skills passed down to us. Juliane's life continued to be intertwined with the rainforest. She followed in her parents' footsteps, becoming a renowned zoologist herself, specializing in bats. She returned to the crash site for a documentary, a difficult but healing journey to confront her past. Her story is a stark reminder of nature's power, both to destroy and to sustain, and of the incredible resilience that lies within us. It forces us to ask ourselves, what would we do in her situation? Do we have the knowledge, the courage, the sheer determination to keep going when all hope seems lost? Juliane Koepke did, and her story will continue to inspire for generations to come. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as incredible as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more true stories of survival and human resilience. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let me know in the comments what you think is the most amazing part of Juliane's story. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.